In the quiet town of Danville, Virginia, a tragedy unfolded that highlights both the risk faced by immigrant entrepreneurs in America and the struggles within the Indian community that is there in the US when it comes to collective support. Pinakin Patel, a 47-year-old Gujarati originally from Vadodara, had built a modest life in the United States, working tirelessly alongside his wife at their family-owned gas station and convenience store. Like many first-generation immigrants, Patel pursued the American dream through long hours and determination, providing for mother, wife, and two young children. But on April 17, that dream ended violently when he was shot and killed outside his own store. According to police reports, Patel tried to stop a man fleeing the gas station, leading to a scuffle during which the suspect pulled out a firearm and shot him. Although Patel was rushed to the hospital, but he could not be saved. Two individuals have since been arrested. Jalen Lowen, a 21-year-old accused shooter who was caught in Louisiana and charged with second-degree murder and criminal possession of a firearm, and Kent Tarpley, he is also 21 years of age, who was charged with assisting Lowen after the crime. Patel's funeral was held on April 21st, attended by a grieving family and a community member. Following his death, a crowdfunding campaign was launched on GoFundMe to raise $100,000 for Patel's family, intended to cover living expenses and support the education of his children. However, despite a very strong initial response, the fundraiser has so far collected only about $42,950, falling short for even half the target after several days. Now, this shortfall is not an isolated incident. Similar cases suggest a worrying trend. When Gujarati families in the US face sudden tragedies, the community often struggles to meet crowdfunding goals. Do you remember the case of Vikesh Patel, a Gujarati aerospace engineer who died in a plane crash in Washington, D.C. earlier this year? It is another example of the Gujaratis who are struggling in the US. Despite setting a similar crowdfunding target, only $42,000 was raised over a period of 3 months. Then, in contrast, families from other Indian communities have seen much quicker and larger fundraising responses. For example, after a Telugu girl died in a hit-and-run accident in Texas, over $93,000 was raised within just 2 days. Even more striking, when a South Indian couple and their daughter died in Texas last year, more than $84.7 million was raised for their surviving son through crowdfunding. Now, these contrasting figures raise uncomfortable but very important questions. Why does the Gujarati community, known for its success in business and entrepreneur, struggle when it comes to emergency financial support through crowdfunding? Is it lack of organized networks? Is it lower visibility in the mainstream media? Or perhaps cultural attitude towards fundraising and charity play a role, with many people still viewing public appeals for money as a matter of shame rather than community responsibility. Beyond the crowdfunding aspects, Patel's murder also sheds light on the broader issue of safety for all the migrants, specifically small business owners in the US. According to FBI statistics, approximately 20% robberies occurs at gas stations and convenience stores every single year. Many of these establishments are run by migrants, with Gujaratis, Punjabis, or other South Asian disproportionately represented. The vulnerability of these business owners are rarely discussed in mainstream discourse. Yet, it remains a pressing concern within Indian migrant community. Now, for Indian Americans, particularly Gujaratis, Patel's death is more than just a personal tragedy. It is a reflection of broader vulnerabilities. It is a reminder that the American dream often comes with unseen dangers and that achieving success abroad requires not just individual effort, but strong community bonds, mutual aid, and collective resilience.